Today we're doing a full walkthrough through our backyard food supply, and things are going wild back here. It's sadly not all wins today though. Something's been tearing up our onion and cucumber bed back here. A few of our crops didn't make it, and unfortunately we have something very serious going on inside of our chicken coop that we have to fix before we lose our backyard egg supply. For starters, let's talk about how big my tomato plants are getting. They are just growing so freaking big. All of a sudden, man, one day they just start shooting up and they're not stopping. This is the tallest one that we have so far. I'm growing 12 Hungarian heart tomatoes here in this 20-foot span up against these cattle panel trellises. And I'm 5'2", so this is probably a good almost 5 feet growing on right here. They are just exploding. I'm seeing so many flowers, and this is really the type of growth you want to see if you're trying to produce real homegrown food to feed your family straight from your backyard. The amount of tomatoes I'm about to get from this tomato wall right here is about to be extremely insane. I'm growing Hungarian heart tomatoes, and if I'm being completely honest, we're not a tomato loving family. I'll probably have 1 or 2 sliced up for sandwiches, but other than that, all of these tomatoes that I'm gonna get are gonna go towards our homemade sauces, our pizza sauce, marinara sauce, our salsa, our tomato, our ketchup, our barbecue sauce. I mean, anything that can be made out of tomatoes, we're making this summer. In this same tomato bed, I also have some red onions and some parsley, and the parsley I can start taking. I should probably start harvesting my parsley and start drying it out, which I'm gonna. That's what I'm gonna do today. These onions are starting to size up very nicely. I'm very, very pleased with how these onions are starting to size up. My other onion bed, they're all flopped over and it's a fail over there, which I'll get to next. And here's just one of our parsley plants that I'm gonna come back here and harvest later on. Let's head over onto our other onion bed so I can show you what's been really tearing up my soul lately. Just look, it's just a freaking jungle over here. I can tell the bulbs down here are getting bigger, but like, I mean, why are they all just toppled over? It's driving me insane. I will say the new growth is standing straight on up. I want to come chop off the top so badly to make it look nicer. I just don't know how the plants are going to take it if I do that. The other side over here is exactly the same. Oh my God. Oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. This is not what I was expecting at all. I was just messing around and pulled back some of the dirt to see my garlic and it looks huge! Very sorry for yelling. I'm shocked. So I'm about to pull it. Just gonna try to get underneath, maybe not, I don't know. Let me just try to pull it. Oh, please be big, please be big. Oh my goodness. Look at this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Let me clean it up for you. Wow. Wow, 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 wow. I am going to leave all the other ones in here for now, for another week or two, because it's a little bit early, but I wanted to see. It smells so good too. Now, garlic's a great thing to plant because 1, it makes everything taste better. But 2, once you buy it and plant it and have a successful harvest, you never have to buy seed garlic again. You could just save some of your harvest and each individual clove can be replanted, and the next year you'll have even more garlic. Each clove can be replanted and each clove gives you a whole new garlic plant. So it looks like our garlic's about to be a win in a few weeks. You've seen my last video. You know how excited I got over my peppers. Look how big this sweet pepper is. It's so big. I love it. I love it. I'm gonna pick it. I'm gonna pick it right now. No, I'm not. Can I peel it? I can't wait to eat it. Over my very first pepper that I was able to pick this year. I already have another one almost ready, but I am seeing dozens of peppers already pollinated and growing on all 8 of these plants, and I I'm so excited for all of these peppers. Now I'm going to be making a ton of banana peppers and pepperoncinis in my kitchen here very shortly for my family. Let me know down below if that's something that you want me to include in one of my next videos. This bed is just something that we're going to have to talk about. My butternut squash. Now I have 3 very successful butternut squashes taking off, which is going to be plenty to feed my family. I do hear that butternut squash makes a better pumpkin pie than pumpkins do. Just throwing that out there. That's what I'm going to try first with my very first butternut squash, is making a pumpkin pie with. Anyways, this butternut squash is just taking off. It's so green and luscious. I had to plant these 2 over here quite a few times to get them to germinate and actually grow. But I thinned my butternut squashes and try to replant the ones I picked out over here on this side, and they died almost instantly. Let me show you. Now that I'm double checking myself and I'm looking at them, they do look like they have the potential to survive, but I'm not holding my breath on them. If they do, they do. If they don't, they don't. It's fine either way. And I fully know that squash plants don't prefer to get their roots disturbed, but I felt bad just taking them out and not giving them a chance. So we'll see how my little experiment goes. We about to find out how strong their will to live is. Let's go look at my first potato plant that I'm gonna pull up. And to be honest, I'm very nervous. I was out here just yesterday and I noticed this one potato plant that looks dead. It's falling over. And I am very nervous to see what is beneath this one potato plant. To be fair, this potato plant specifically, I know flowered a few weeks ago and I pulled off the flowers, but it just still seems very early, especially since none of the other ones, I mean, a few of them have flowered, but I just don't know why this one. And when I was messing around with it yesterday, this is what I saw. It's very loose, like something ate the roots right below the soil. So that's what we're about to see. Let's see what's underneath the soil. Just gonna, oh no. It definitely looks like something just ate the roots. Not looking good so far, guys. I'm not seeing any potatoes at all. See a ton of bugs. I didn't find not one single potato. Not even the seed potato. Now I'm nervous for my whole potato harvest. Not good. Not good at all. All right, look what I found. I found the stem hidden down here, and I do have a couple potatoes. Okay, I think I see 2. Big old worm. I don't know why I did that. 2. I got 2 potatoes. 2. Not bad. 2. Well, 1 small one. Jeez. It's all right. Oh, is that the worm? Can you see it? Probably not in the camera. All right, I'll accept my 2 potatoes. I'll accept that. I'm gonna put that worm right on back. I just touched my other seed potato and squished it from the plant right next to it. 2 is better than 0. Something else I'm gonna do today is pull up all of my broccoli plants. I harvested multiple times from these plants, so I'm just gonna pull them up and give the stalks to my chickens, I think. I'm gonna do a fall garden this year, so I'm gonna get these 2 beds ready for whatever I choose to plant, probably more carrots. I'm just gonna come through and take what little bit I can, and then the rest going to the chickens. Not even really worth it. I do think that having these broccoli here in this bed is affecting how good these green beans are doing on this side, because I feel like maybe the broccoli are heavy feeders, so the green beans aren't getting as many nutrients maybe. So after I'm done pulling up these broccoli, I am going to come through with some fish emulsion and try to water the bed real good with that. Sad to see them go. I had so much fun growing these broccoli. This is going to be the only one I leave because I see like probably over 10 side shoots forming, and this is probably the healthiest plant I got. So I am going to leave that. I fully believe that the only reason I got any broccoli at all this year is because I used these laundry mesh bags over my broccoli plants. They protected them from cabbage moths and No cabbage moths were able to lay on my broccoli leaves. So last year we planted broccoli and those stupid cabbage moths laid their eggs and all the little worms ate my broccoli plant. Not once, but twice. So this year was a major win for us with the broccoli. We have a ton of raspberries on this one single plant alone. I can't wait. If you watched my last video, you know that I was questioning why this side of my green beans weren't growing as big and luscious as this side of my green beans. Just a little update, they are starting to grow. I did water them quite a few times and that seems to be helping. And now that the broccoli are out of here, I'm gonna give it some fish emulsion, these 2 entire beds, and see if that helps any growth, which I know it will, but yeah, slowly but surely they're starting to catch up to their brothers and sisters on this side over here. I can't tell you how badly I want to pull up more potatoes just to see. I was over here messing with my carrots though yesterday, and I was trying to see if I could tell how big, how thick they are, and let me show you what I found. All I did was take my finger and, like, you know, go around just to see if I could see, and they look like they're going to be a decent size, so I'm very excited. Okay, I covered it back up. I just wanted to see it. Mainly more for me than for you, because I just need to see stuff growing to get happy. Here's my husband's chili pepper that he loves more than me. My 2 zucchini plants are huge. That's almost as big as my head. That's it on them. Here's my sweet potato bed. I think I have 7 plants total. And they're just growing and going over the edge, and I'm super excited. Oh yeah, my cucumber bed. Something is digging and getting in underneath the soil, and it's driving me bananas. I have a hole right there, and I know something's digging because I just had dirt on my cucumber plant. Hole right there, a hole right here, over here. There's a hole here yesterday that I covered up. I mean, all over this bed, there's just holes. You can't probably tell because of the sun and shade and whatnot. But it is really getting on my nerves because I don't want no animals messing with my future pickles. What can I do to stop it? And before you say, put up a fence, it is not in the budget this year. This garden is way too big to put up a fence around just on a whim. Maybe that's something we can save up for next year, but I can't do it this year. I came inside. It's getting a bit toasty out there and I just needed a drink. I threw a Coke Zero in the freezer, grabbed a water to take outside with me, and I'm gonna drink a glass of milk while I'm inside. I found this at an Amish store just yesterday. It's a low heat pasteurized milk, so it's still supposed to taste similar to raw milk. I've been wanting to try raw milk for so long. I just can't find it by me. So this is supposed to be similar, so I got it. And it's good. I'm not one to just drink milk either, but this is ice cold and it is really hitting the spot right now. It wouldn't be a full tour if I didn't come up here and show you my bucket garden I have in my driveway. This is how we started gardening, by the way. We made a little container garden right here in the corner of our driveway. We had everything from potatoes, tomatoes, peppers. What else did we have? We had zucchini, we had herbs. I mean, we had a lot going on up here in our driveway last year. I mean, this is a great place to start if you're new to gardening. This is how we started. And this year we have 5 Hungarian heart tomatoes up here. We do have to stake them. They are drooping because they're getting so heavy, but that's on the to-do list, all right? So we planted our extra 5 Hungarian heart tomatoes up here. We have a strawberry tower going on. And then we have over here, we have pineapple sage, we have stevia. Let me turn my camera around. All right, we have some pineapple sage, we have stevia, we have a chocolate mint, and we have an apple mint. Up here on the top row, we have 2 yellow summer squashes. And we also have a broccoli that I'm probably going to take out because it's not going to do anything. You see that? That ain't going to grow by the time it's going to bolt. Now, I will admit, the harvests are a lot smaller when you're growing in buckets and containers, but I stand by what I said. It's a great place to start if you're brand new. And if you don't have the big backyard like I do, or you don't want to transform your backyard into a whole garden like I did, start growing right in the corner of your driveway. This is only taking up one, like, it's just do it. Just start growing something. All right, now I'm just gonna slice my broccoli straight down the middle so it's easier for my chickens to peck at, and then we're gonna go talk about what's going on in my coop. I'm also gonna get rid of some of this dirt. They don't need all that. Hopefully they like broccoli plants because I have a whole armful worth. Well, hello girls. They just don't know what to think. All right, here's the problem we're having with our chickens. Quite a few of them, I think 4 out of 15, are losing their feathers. They're losing their feathers on their back close to their tail. We're not seeing any evidence of... Oh, hello. Hello. I swear every time I check for eggs, that one is always laying in that same nesting box. Anyways, we're not seeing any evidence of lice or mites. We inspected the birds just yesterday. There's no bugs on them. We can't see any bugs in the nesting boxes. We don't know what's going on. From our research, it could be a protein deficiency. It could be lice or mites. It could be, you know, the chickens fighting each other, which is what we originally thought. Look at just how many eggs there are. Oh my goodness. I just got a dozen eggs from the coop. So we do have a plan to try to help our chickens. We're gonna clean out the coop, wipe everything down. We did go to Rural King just yesterday and pick up some diatomaceous earth, which is supposed to help kill parasites. And we also did get, what's it called? Black soldier fly larva, whatever it's called. They're very similar to mealworms. They're high in protein, and that's supposed to help with their feather growth as well. And if it's something other than that, I'm not sure what we're gonna do, but we're gonna start trying. If you want to see a video of us cleaning out our coop real good, make sure you follow along because I'm sure that video is coming up right on next. I was gonna do that here on camera right now, but it's hot and I need my husband's help to do it. If you enjoyed this video at all, feel free to give it a thumbs up. Follow us along on our journey. We got lots of cool stuff coming up. If you want to see more of us, I'll put a video up on screen that I think you'll enjoy. And until next time, stay healthy, stay blessed, and I'll see you in the next one.